Hey there, welcome to the Powerful Marketing Tips Podcast. We created this podcast for you, overwhelmed business owners who want to build, run, and organize their marketing for good. And here are your hosts, Mari-Liis and Laura.
Hi, it's Mari-Liis here. So today I want to talk to you about how to create and maintain balance in your life. I see a lot of dissatisfaction, anxiety, stress, and exhaustion around me, especially in business owners for whom their work is their life and vice versa. But living like a hamster in a wheel is not sustainable, and sooner or later it will lead to bigger problems, either with your health or with your relationships. So when it comes to planning your work days, one principle that can help you maintain balance is 8-8-8 rule, which means that in your 24 hours, set aside 8 hours for sleep, 8 hours for work, and 8 hours for yourself, your family, your hobbies, and everything else worthwhile in your life really. So let's take a closer look at each of these categories for a second. 8 hours for your work or obligations is totally normal and acceptable. It is also okay if it sometimes takes longer, as long as you get all the more rest later on and that you don't really burn yourself out by working excessive hours, right? If you are doing that, working excessive hours, it has to be something you're only doing temporarily and not your normal work week, right? So 8 hours for resting and sleeping, by far, most people need somewhere between 7 to 9 hours, but people are different. So you might need 6 hours only and others might need more than 9 hours. However, if you sleep less than 6 hours on a regular basis, meaning 2 weeks or longer, your energy will begin to drain. So less than 6 hours or more than 10 hours are both harmful, and you need to think about the effect it has on your psychology and your life. You will get tired faster and you will become much more sensitive to everything around you. So I'm sure you have heard it before, but a steady, healthy sleep pattern is truly crucial. And the last 8 hours for recreations is something that really allows you to enjoy and make sense of life. So it's anything that you like to do and you want to do, such as hobbies, family, going out to theater, watching TV, I don't know, hanging out with friends or going for a walk with your dog, whatever you enjoy in your life. Because when this 8-8-8 principle is in place, there is already a balance in your life that provides this excellent support for your physical and mental presence and health. However, to maintain that balance and to work towards your goals and to find satisfaction from achieving your goals, I also recommend you to create personal KPIs, key performance indicators, pretty much the same you do that for your business, right? So this means having measurable goals in various areas of your life and, keeping track of your habits really. So for most people, their personal goals can fit into the following categories. So there is physical health, your physical well-being, including feeling and being healthy, maintaining good nutrition, having lots of energy, getting plenty of sleep and rest, and staying really physically active, right? Some activities you could do for your physical health are regular exercise, cooking nutrition and healthy meals, taking up a hobby that pushes you to move your body and so on, right? So the next category is your mental health, your emotional well-being, including feeling happy and calm, relatively free of anxiety and stress, right? Maintaining a positive attitude towards life and its chance. For that, there are again many possibilities. For example, you can do journaling, you can try meditating, practicing gratitude, affirmations, or you can take into use regular MIP time, which we call a quality time with the most important person, which is you. MIP stands for most important person. Another category you might want to think about is personal relationships. This includes your relationships with your significant other, your family, and close friends. You need to feel that you have a good and strong support network, and you are happy and grateful that you have these people around you. To support this, you may plan regular one-on-one time or date nights, practice active listening, and give little gestures or appreciations. So moving on, next one is professional relationships. So this includes your colleagues, employees, business partners, etc. So to nurture those relationships, you may consider attending regular networking events or giving referrals, also giving honest feedback and really guidance when it's possible. So the next category is personal and spiritual growth. This really involves your self-awareness and the desire to fulfill your own purpose in life. Some activities that boost this are listening to podcasts, reading books, creating vision boards, practicing being in the present, really. Another category is giving back and service to others. So this includes selfless actions that you do for a better society, for environment, the world, and the people around you. This may be about devoting your time, money, or other resources to causes that are important to you without really expecting anything in return. So you do it simply because you believe in the cause. So some examples here are volunteering, of course, setting up regular donations, offering your service for free for those in need, and so on. So moving on, we have work and career, of course, and this includes your knowledge, skills, and experience, all of which are necessary for delivering peak performance in your work. So you need to believe in the work that you do and feel that you are on the right path to achieving your career goals. This may mean asking to learn from your colleagues or people who have already achieved what you want, or attending seminars or masterminds or investing in coaching or mentoring, right? The next category is finances. This includes your savings, investments, passive income, budgeting, and expense management. So you need to feel financially responsible and secure, of course, to know that you have enough to withstand unexpected circumstances in your life. Activities you may consider here are tracking your expenses, learning how to invest, setting up a savings account, and so on. Next up, we have time management, one of my favorite topics. So you need to have a strong understanding of where you should put your focus to achieve what is that you want to achieve. For that, you may opt for keeping track of your time, using scheduling and planning, learning how to automate tasks that steal your time, really. And last but not least, we have learning new skills. So we are never too old to learn something new. Analyze in which areas you need to acquire new knowledge or learn new skills to improve yourself. This may include learning a new language or taking a course that helps you in any of the aforementioned topics, really. So I know it can sound a lot, but the key thing here is to remember that you don't have to focus on all the aspects at once. Master one or two new habits before you incorporate something new, really. So if you take on too much, then you end up, doing any of them, really, and it may be very frustrating. So brainstorm your goals in all of the categories that I mentioned and prioritize what to start with, right? So I hope this episode inspired you and gave you some ideas. Thank you again for tuning in, and I wish you all the best on your growth journey. Bye.
That's all we've got for this episode of the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast. Make sure to link up with us at our free monthly international mastermind event. Just go to powerful-marketers.com/mastermind for registration. And one thing that would really help us and other new potential listeners is if you would rate this show and leave a comment wherever you tune in to listen. Until next time, take care.